Good afternoon, parents. This is Adriano Lane, your Director of Club Development. Good afternoon to the San Antonio soccer community at large. Last night I did a program overview ECNL video, and it got stuck in my outbox last night. Maybe it was meant to be, but we have not published it yet. Upon further reflection, it was 26 minutes long, and probably a little bit too much information. Sebastian gave me some feedback, Brianna gave me some feedback, and maybe we still publish it because they think that there's some relevant information regarding the club and the program that might be of use to parents. So maybe we publish it, but I wanted to make a shorter video today. And then also, upon my own personal reflection, I felt that the energy level was a little bit low. It's been, tough during this pandemic and this crisis, really, to be, super excited about things. But upon reflection, after my morning walk this morning, we've accomplished so much. I don't think this club has ever worked harder, and we've accomplished so much during this pandemic. And it just goes to show you what we're about. And I'm very excited for the future. So without further ado, I would like to talk about our SA City Boys ECNL program, give you a glimpse of what we'll be doing here in the future. First, the Boys ECNL program will be horizontally integrated within the club and vertically integrated within the age groups. It will not operate in isolation. And it will be part of a greater whole, a greater SA City soccer development system that we provide. There's been rumblings that this is our first time, and they don't know what to do. But really, we got here for a reason. We got Boys ECNL for a reason, because our player pool was very good. Our coaching staff was fantastic. The players on the field performed marvelously well with our unique and distinct style of play. Our parents were very well behaved, and the interactions with the ECNL commissioner, ECNL board members, ECNL coaches were all very positive and very healthy. So we have a long track record of developing players. We've been doing it since 2004. So we're super excited about that. A little bit more about the vision as well is that we want the two best teams in the city in each age group. So in the ECNL and the Texas Conference, 4 slots go to the national playoffs and the national finals in the summer. And that pathway is similar to the USC Champions League as well. The top 2 spots go there. And we would like to be able to have the best 2 teams in the city representing San Antonio and representing SA City. So that's what we're going to work towards. A little bit more about our club. Our purpose, our vision, our why is our club mission. It's to provide the community enduring life experiences through the sport of soccer. The community, it's because of you that we exist. It's what we do. We do this soccer service for you. And it's our pleasure to be able to give our best to the community. We want to create positive and memorable experiences that endure a lifetime. When the players are done with their careers, hopefully they continue into soccer. Hopefully they become the next generation of coaches, the next generation of referees, administration, and we get to grow the game here locally and also nationally. We're guided by our club values. This is an acronym that's very easy to remember. Fun, trail. We want to have a lot of fun. People are engaged. When they're having fun, they want to come back and come back for more. Teamwork, it's a team sport. Our club is also like a half business, half school. So when you're dealing with money, you have to have some business principles. You have to work as a team, as an organization. And then also when you're dealing with kids, then you have to approach it like a school. And the coaching staff has to really work well together, and the team itself has to work together very well. Respect always, that's the first thing you give. Shaking hands, being on time, punctual. Accountability, taking extreme ownership of your actions. Integrity, we define it as keeping your word. And loyalty is a two-way trust. Unwavering trust is how we define it here in our club. Our club is holistically structured. We were one of the first 59 clubs nationally to be awarded the Players First Charter Seal of Approval from U.S. Club Soccer. The 5 pillars that they use are club development, coach development, player development, parent education and engagement, and then player health and safety. The parent education is something that we really pride ourselves on, and we're going to be doing more of. The parents need to hop onto the process with us. We need to be able to guide the parents. We're the experts here in the soccer development and the player development. And so we really want to bring you guys along in the process and kind of be our assistant coaches. You guys know your players the best, your kids the best. And so you also have to help out. And so you'll see a different level of engagement from us in that regard. Player health and safety, we also have a few initiatives that we'll be introducing and we're excited about. And I'll cover those in some upcoming slides. These are the core values for the ECNL program. It's a fantastic program, fantastic pathway, great leadership, and innovation. They have truly player-centered programming. They respect the diversity and style of clubs. They're not rigid in their approach. They, if someone wants to play long ball, that's okay. You know, are they good at it, successful at it? If they want to play short and out of the back, the club decides the style. The local culture decides the style. They give a lot of opportunities through ID events and exposure for colleges through showcases. It's very, very well run, very well organized. And they're always looking to also develop the holistic person and player. And in everything they do, they look to be the best and be excellent. So it's just a fantastic league. We're excited to be joining. So really the role of the coach, the role of the club is to provide the best environments for our players. And the environments is really what matters. So the better environments that you have, the better players that you're going to produce. So the role of our coaches is really to be a facilitator, to facilitate learning, to be able to guide, to be able to accelerate, to be able to encourage learning. We put our players into a lot of decision-making activities so they become autonomous. They have the freedom to make their decisions. They have the freedom also to make mistakes. If you're doing everything right, you don't need to change anything, right? Because you're already doing things right. So when you make mistakes, then hopefully you're learning and you're developing. So we create a fantastic framework with our style of play in an open environment, an open context for our players, and we want them to be autonomous. The other key quality that we try to develop in our players is creativity. Creativity is an act of surprise. It's a divergent action. So it's unexpected. We want our players to express themselves on the field, be creative, try things that are unexpected and unpredictable. I think that's the best way going forward. This is a slide here from the talent identification director, Morel. And she shared this with me, and there's 6 components to a learning and performance environment. And this is what we're creating here at SA City, getting the best players together, getting the best coaches together, best programming in terms of training, periodization, and game format, creating a fantastic culture where players are consistently experiencing and reflecting upon what they've just gone through. And so this really accelerates the learning of the players and also the long-term retention and transfer from training to games. Lifestyle, what are they doing? What are they doing off the field? Are they eating well? Is their diet a high performance diet? Are they getting enough sleep? Are they communicating well and getting feedback? And hydration, are they staying hydrated? Are they always kind of carrying a water bottle during the weekends? So a lot of these little details really make a difference, right? So they say marginal gains. We want that marginal gain, 1%, get better every day. But a lot of people also forget that the 99% is very important. So we want that core 99% first, get that right, and then slowly look to improve the 1%. So this encompasses a high performance environment where the coach is continually learning, the groups are continuing learning, the players are continuing learning, the parents are continuing learning too, because you guys are also part of the process. A little bit of a culture shift for us. We're going to be really introducing a ECNL coaching team, and across the genders, there's going to be coaches coming in and out. So you might see during the season, you might see a different coach. We really believe that exposing the players to different voices, to different coaches, helps them, keeps them motivated, and also keeps the coach motivated, and also understanding the players coming through, the different age groups, the different standards. So we really want to be a SA City coaching family and the SA City soccer family. So you'll see some opportunities there during the season that the coaches will be hopping around from time to time. But we got, outside of the MLS academies and the pro academies, I think we have one of the finest coaching staffs in the city. So I'll be heading up and spearheading the ECNL program as the ECNL director. I have a license through US Soccer. I'll be coaching 2 teams. Involved also will be our A license director of coaching, Dr. Sebastian Giraldo. Pete Palomino, US Soccer B license. He'll be our boys director. Ian Johnson, US B license. He'll be our assistant DOC, and we've created a role for him. It's an onboarding and values role. We're very excited about this, and we're being, once again, innovative in this space, is that we want new families, new hires to go through an orientation period and really understand what the club is about, mission, values, they can contact, how things are done, what are our systems, what are our processes, what does our club handbook look like, do they have any questions that they can answer, contact people, and then for the new hires as well, setting up a mentoring system, right? So they join in and be really part of our SA City soccer family. This is the culture that we want to create. We spend so much time together. Outside of our families, probably the second most. So we really want it to feel like it's an extended soccer family for everyone. Kerwin Johnson will also be part of the ECNL coaching team. USF C license, college placement director is going to be his role as well, outside of the coaching the teams. Very well known nationally. His evaluations and player analysis, his opinions on players and comparing players is very, very well respected amongst the college coaches. He's been a former college coach himself. So we're excited about that. We have Arturo Sanchez, our first full-time director of goalkeeping. He's also going to provide an SAFC bridge. So those older goalkeepers will have an opportunity to get on the field during an SAFC game, warm up with the first team, take some shots, be in that environment, be in the stadium, Toyota Stadium, and then take a shower, get into the stands and watch the game from there. So it's another value add for our program, and we look forward to continuing to innovate and connect with our brothers from SAFC. David Vega will also be part of the ECNL coaching team. His additional role will be as a head scout for us. A little bit more about our playing identity: play fast, play forward, play hard. If you notice that in every one of those statements, those mini statements, there's the word play. So we have to enjoy playing. This is what makes soccer fun, because it is a game. We want us to enjoy, play with a smile, and have fun. That's when you're at your best. You're in the flow. So play, play, play. We're going to have plenty of opportunities to have unstructured play and structured play in our training environment. We want to bring the elements of street soccer back home to us. And so that resonates on game day and with our development of players. Playing fast to us means you're making decisions fast. You're going through decision loops. You're perceiving your surroundings, you're understanding the game, and you're making decisions. You're making decisions. You're making decisions. Are you taking one touch? Are you taking two? Are you taking three? Are you dribbling? Are you passing forward? Are you shooting, etc.? Decisions, decisions, decisions. This is what differentiates top players. Play forward. We want to go forward because that's where the goal is. That's the objective, is to score. And so we want players to be able to get into positions where they can receive, already to play forward. We want our players to be trained so they can see the next play. Can they go forward with the next play? And then play hard. We want our players to be the ultimate competitors, always looking to win with respect and within the rules and the spirit of the game, but to compete and really enjoy winning. The methodology that we use to really break down the game and teach the game is based on the four main moments of the game. So in possession, you're attacking. Out of possession, you're defending. And then when you've lost the ball or regained the ball, you're in a transition moment. So we structure our training around these four moments, and we look to dominate these four moments with individual interactions and individual decision-making and behaviors, and also with team collective behaviors as well, that during the training process that they receive. And the ultimate form of the team is team communication. That's the highest level of team play. So we look to develop that early on, right away, within our players. The SA City player profile. The coaching staff has begun co-constructing some positional profiles, but we have a general SA City player profile with 5 elements that we look to develop within all the age groups, within all the levels. And the first element is the high soccer IQ. These are players that understand the game and that make autonomous decisions. Remember, the freedom, having the freedom to make those decisions. The game is so fast and rapid, and things change, the pictures change. The players have to be trained to see the game and to adapt to those new pictures. Leaders, if you notice, a lot of the high school teams, varsity, junior high, if you look at who the captains are, the majority are SA City players. So we're very proud of that, and we definitely take note. These players are willing to lead themselves, willing to lead others, and really take an initiative and make things happen. They're willing to pay that little extra price for excellence. We want all our players to be great teammates. So this is a team sport. They have to learn how to play in a team, to build relationships, to build friendships, to bring a positive energy to the practices, to the games, deal with everyone in respect, and have a great outlook, an optimistic outlook that things will be good. Tactically flexible. The game is unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, but we, through the training process, look to help our players identify some of these moments and adapt and take advantage of these moments so we can be successful in the arena of competition. And finally, persistence. We value persistence more than we do positive attitude. When a positive attitude faces a little bit of challenge, a little bit of difficulty, it tends to wane right away and go negative. So we believe in persistence as a mindset, that already knowing that things are going to be difficult, it's going to be difficult to maybe attain a certain goal, and that's okay, but be persistent. Persistent is anti-fragile, and when faced with a little bit of difficulty, a little bit of failure, persistence continues, goes on, and positivity tends to falter. This is a very robust support system that we're going to be offering our ECNL players. It's going to be very similar for our girls and our girls academy. Director Sebastian Giraldo will be putting together a detailed slide for the membership regarding the girls academy and also DPL. So we're very excited about that. It's unbelievable what's going on with the club in the city. So super excited that we're going to be able to offer a little bit more to our membership. So in terms of the health and safety of our players, our master sponsor, Methodist, is going to be conducting concussion baseline testing. So we'll be doing that in the preseason. We're already in communication with them to secure dates. They need a place where they can use a computer to be able to do the baseline testing. So we're going to be coordinating that. They'll also be providing athletic trainers at practice and at games. We'll have a media day for the players. And really what stands out, I believe, within SA City and our club is the positive environment that we provide, the fun environment that we provide, and also the player-centered approach. And if you want to develop unique players, you need to focus on the players. So we take individual development plans for these players, and also we're going to have position-specific training for these players in order for them to reach their optimal potential. And we'll have match video analysis. All home games will be filmed, and we'll have match video analysis sessions. We'll also be able to have different technology apps to be able to show and spread some of the ideas that we're seeing, some of the best practices and references that we're seeing with top teams and top players. We'll have the best referees in the city doing our games. We'll be switching into a new college software over the summer, and this software is it's integrated into the showcases and tournaments. I think it's going to provide better interactions with the college coaches, with the players, with the families, and with our club itself. We have a full-time college placement director, full-time goalkeeper director, full-time ECNL administrator to be able to organize our travels and registration. We will have 4 player assessments per season. So there's going to be written feedback. There's going to be constant feedback during the week and after games, but we'll have 4 written sessions, and those will also correlate with this individual development plans. We have a full-time onboarding director. We have the top facility at Star Soccer Complex. So if you are a top player in the San Antonio area, you'll be training at Star. You're either going to be in the Pro Academy with SAFC and on a professional pathway, or you're going to be with SA City more on a collegiate pathway. There's going to be times where those pathways intermingle, and it's going to be fluid, some fluid movement. We just had 5 players ascend into the professional pathway of SAFC this past week, and we'll be announcing and celebrating those accomplishments from those players and in our social media. So this is part of our role in the community, and it goes to show that our work is being successful and good enough to get into the Pro Academy of SAFC. We have a fantastic affiliation with SAFC, and there are going to be opportunities for players that are really showcasing themselves, is to get some training opportunities, some scrimmage opportunities, some college ID opportunities as well. So we're very excited. The sky's the limit for this relationship, and it's never been better. And also we have locally Soccer Factory now. Soccer Factory has 2 stores in town, and to support our equipment needs, our gear needs, last minute fitting, sizing, they have it all. They're fantastic. So looking forward to that. A little surprise. Ooh, you didn't maybe expect it, but here are the coaching assignments, head coaching assignments for our inaugural season in Boys ECNL. We'll have 3 coaches doing 2 teams each. Pete Palomino will be coaching the 08B ECNL team. He'll be the head coach. Kerwin Johnson will be 07B ECNL. 06B ECNL will be myself, Adriano. 05B ECNL will be Kerwin Johnson. 04B will be Pete Palomino. And the oldest teams, the transition team between college, SAFC, will be myself. This is a combined age group of 2003s and 2002s. And remember, we have a fantastic support staff and Director of Coaching and Methodology, Sebastian, Arturo Sanchez, our full-time director of goalkeeping, Ian Johnson, our assistant DOC and onboarding and values. David Vega also will be coming to be an assistant coach and the head scout. So if you notice, we'll have 3 different time slots next season: 5:45 to 7, 7 to 8:15, 8:15 to 9:30. The teams will practice on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We already have a periodization and the morpho cycle already planned out, and we'll just put the finishing touches on it and share it with the families. If you notice that I'm not coaching in this first slot, so I'll be the assistant coach for both of these teams during the practices. If you notice, Pete is not coaching in the second slot, so he will be assistant coaching these 2 teams here. And then here in this late slot, it could be Kerwin some days, could be Arturo some days, Sebastian. It's open. Our coaching staff is very open. It's going to be really a team effort to be able to give the best to our players and to provide the best environments for them. So we're super excited about that. And please know that we're fueled by our purpose, right? Our mission statement is to provide these enduring life experiences through the sport of soccer to our community. And I have a question for you as a parent. How much do you value the soccer education of your player? I think I have a good idea. And if you truly want a sophisticated, positive, fun approach that plays modern soccer style, very creative, ball on the ground as much as possible, playing through the thirds, goalkeepers getting a lot of touches on the ball, no boot ball, we play with a purpose, and SA City is the club for you. So on behalf of the coaching staff, on behalf of the administration, the board of directors, the technical leadership team, thank you so much for watching this short video. We're excited to get on the fields and get to training and coach up these boys. Let us know if you have any questions or feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.